There are visible and invisible facts about Hong Kong. First, the visible. Hong Kong is a small island that China lost and found. The British took it, used it, changed it, and returned it. But Hong Kong was a success story before 1997, not because of the UK, but despite of the UK. The British sold opium and squeezed profits out of Hong Kong, but the British never cared about the political well-being of the tiny colony until it had to give it up.
It is perfectly possible to have an accountable government which is also strong, decisive, and effective.
The invisible, however, is the bond of Hong Kong with the mainland. Boris Yeltsin once said, "We don't appreciate what we have until it is gone." Hong Kong's attachment to the mainland is like air. When you have it, you don't notice it. Its economic success coincides with China's opening, and it served as the front office of the Chinese economy facing the world. It works because of the context. But some people choose to look away. They say, "Leave me alone." But Hong Kong is never alone. Hong Kong can no more disown its Chinese roots than its cosmopolitan diversity. For those who flirt with the idea of Hong Kong independence, admit it. It is politically unthinkable, economically impossible, and culturally deplorable. But I can feel the visceral anger and frustration of those young people on the streets. There is a clear disconnect between the top and the bottom, and a big void to be filled when the real estate industry can no longer sustain a 7 million people economy. They fear they are not being heard. They worry they will be less free, and they doubt they can make a difference. But when people are in fear, they point fingers, sometimes at the wrong target. I don't think the Hong Kong system is a copy of the West, although it is similar. And I don't think the mainland system is better than Hong Kong, but it's different. And the genius of one country, two systems is the harmony and tensions of the two parts. To make it work, people need to work on it. Being citizen of Hong Kong is not a privilege, and don't take it for granted. Now, the only moral high ground seems to be anti-establishment. But what we can establish instead is the bigger issue. Hong Kong's economy is sputtering, and the Hong Kong people are dithering. Don't say Hong Kong would be a better place if it were more miles away from Beijing. It is not. Hong Kong is better only when its people think straight and work hard as they used to. Hong Kong has a future, not because others are worse, but because it is better.